children, glad to see you once again with another English lesson. And you know, we have been doing different types of English lessons based on different competency levels. And would you like to know what we are up to today? We can take a look at the screen now. Competency 5, Competency Level 5.2, based on extracting specific information from various types of simple text. Let's see what is the simple text is going to be today. And the objective of the lesson today is to make you able to understand how to refer to a dictionary. I know you're familiar with the dictionary, and let's see how we can make use of the dictionary perfectly. Right, what do you see here? I know you're quite familiar with this particular page. If you have a dictionary, if you are a regular user of the dictionary, I'm sure as soon as you look at this screen, you know what it is. It is definitely a page taken from a dictionary. You know, normally when you look at a dictionary page, you know, we get a little confused because it's like so congested. You have a lot of words, a lot of meanings printed together. So it's better for us to use certain techniques in order to make use of this page, and also to make this activity of finding meaning for the words an interesting one. I'll tell you what it is. Right, so before getting started, take a look at this picture. Here's a classroom. So on this particular day, the teacher of this class had asked students to do a small work with the dictionary. So she has given some questions, and the students were asked to find the meaning of certain words, and also, you know, to answer a few questions. But unfortunately, the students could not, you know, do the task perfectly because they did not know the abbreviations used in that particular page, right? Therefore, as I mentioned before, it's better for us to understand, or for us to know what these abbreviations stand for. Let's take a look at the questions the children got. What is the meaning of the adjective complete? How many meanings are there for the adjective complete? What is the meaning of the verb complete? You know that this particular word can be used as an adjective as well as a verb, right? What is the synonym of complete, and what is the opposite of complete? Remember, all these questions are based on one particular word, right? Now I told you about the abbreviations. Hope you remember. So let's take a look at these abbreviations and see what they actually stand for. There you go. Hope you can see different words and abbreviations here. Let me explain that to you one by one. The first one, adjective. The abbreviation you see in the dictionary page for adjective is the simple letters ADJ, right? Adverb, and the abbreviation is ADV. For countable noun, you would come across a capital C. For conjunctions, you would definitely see the letters CONJ. And for determiner, it's DET. Noun, a simple N. Plural form, PL. Past participle, you see a double P in simple once again. Preposition, it's the word prep or PREP. Pronoun, pron, PRON. Past tense, you see P and T. And this one, somebody, this is one abbreviation which confuses many students. SB, what is that? SB stands for nothing but somebody. Singular, easy to remember word, right? The abbreviation for singular is sing. And STH, this is another confusing abbreviation which stands for something. So remember hereafter, when you come across SB, that is somebody, and STH is something. And for uncountable noun, you would definitely see a capital U, and then for verb, you see a simple V. Right, let's go back to the questions now. And before going back to the questions, let me show you a dictionary page and see how you can actually see these abbreviations and how to understand, how to derive the meaning of the given word. Right, so this is a page I have taken from a dictionary, and here you can see a word or different forms of the same word. right? You can see the word beautiful, beautifully, beautify, beauty, and so on. And also children, please observe right next to the word, you see something else. Maybe it's not that familiar, but I just want to mention here that those are the phonetic symbols. The pronunciation of the word is also given in the dictionary, but in phonetic symbols. Right, so we'll do that in another lesson, and please take a look at this particular page once again. And if you look at the first word, you can see the abbreviation. What is the abbreviation you see there? Very correct, you see the simple A, D and J. What does that stand for? Adjective. So the word beautiful is an adjective, and the meaning of the word is given below. One is having beauty, pleasing to the senses or the mind. And see, there's an example given as well, a beautiful woman. And the second meaning is also given, very good or skillful. And an example given there as well, what a beautiful thing. And the second word, if you come down to the second word, there also can see the abbreviation. And what is this abbreviation you see here? Excellent, that is ADV, which stands for adverb. Right, and then once again you have the meaning there, two different meanings along with the examples. In a beautiful way, she sings beautifully is the example, very well, and the example is in a pleasing way. Right, so this is a dictionary page I have taken, and you can see the different forms of the same word here: beautiful, beautifully, beautify, beauty, and so on. And next to each word, I think you can clearly see the abbreviations which we just discussed in the previous slide. And also in between the word and the abbreviation, you obviously see something else, that is actually the pronunciation, which is written with phonetic symbols. So we can talk about it in another lesson. So at the moment, let's focus on to the abbreviations. Right, beautiful. What is this word? It is an adjective. Right, how do you know? We have the abbreviation A, D and J. And the second one, beautifully, hope you can see the abbreviation ADV, surely it is the adverb. And if you come down, if I take another word, you can see the word beauty, right, and that is a noun. Beautify is a verb. And also right down here you can see another abbreviation SYN, which stands for the synonym. And IDM stands for idiom. Do you know the meaning of the word idiom? If you don't know, refer to a dictionary. Right, let's go back to the questions now. Right, we just discussed the meanings of the abbreviations. Right, I hope that you are clear now, you know what these abbreviations stand for. Now let's do a little activity, or we'll just discuss further about the abbreviations, and I'll show you how they appear in the dictionary page. Right, so I have taken this particular page from a dictionary in order to show you. And look at the words here. Please observe the words as well as the abbreviations you can see right next to the word. Okay, what do you see after the first word? The first word is beautiful, right? And you see the abbreviation A, D and J. What does that stand for? Adjective, definitely. Right, and let's go to the next one. ADV, beautifully, ADV. ADV stands for adverb. Right, and the third one, beautify. Beautify is a verb. Now under this particular word, beautify, you can also see the meaning of the word. The meaning says SB/STH to make SB/STH beautiful or more beautiful. Hope you remember what they stand for. SB, somebody, STH, something. Right, and below that, what do you see? Another word, beauty. Take a look at the meaning, the quality of being pleasing to the senses or the mind. The beauty of the sunset is the example. So you know that it is definitely a noun. Right, children. Now you have seen 6 different abbreviations, and guess what? We have some more. I'll show them in a short while. There you go. Children, if you take a look at this particular section, you would notice the capital letter U within brackets. What does that stand for? That stands for uncountable noun. And when it comes to noun, you know that we can pluralize the nouns. And if it is a plural form, what is the abbreviation you would see in the dictionary page? Definitely the letters P and L. PL stands for plural. You can also see another abbreviation here, that is SYN. That stands for synonym. You know what a synonym is? Similar words. And if you come down here, what do you see there? Another 3 letters, IDM, and that stands for idiom. Do you know what an idiom is? Don't know? Refer to the dictionary. Right, so let's get back to the questions now. Right, I shall read the questions for you. Write the meaning of the adjective complete. Find a word used for the adjective complete. What is the meaning of the verb complete? What is the synonym of complete? What is the opposite of complete? Now you know the abbreviations. I'm going to show you the dictionary page and you are going to find the answers. I shall give you some time. Please see whether you can do it on your own. As usual, even though it looks complicated and congested, I'm sure now you find it easier because you know the abbreviation, the meaning of these abbreviations. Right, shall we check the answers, children? What is the meaning of the adjective complete? According to the dictionary page, it says, used when you are emphasizing something to mean to the greatest degree possible. And the second question, how many meanings are there for the adjective complete? How many meanings? So just have to count the number of meanings you see there and simply say 2 meanings. What is the meaning of the verb complete? Earlier, we found the meaning of the adjective complete and now we are focusing on the verb complete and the answer is something to finish making or doing something, completing a task, right? Question 4. What is the synonym of complete? The word total was there in the page and the last one, what is the opposite of complete? Incomplete. Hope you got most of the answers correct and I know that you believe that this particular activity is quite easy. And you know that these kind of questions appear in your O-level examination papers under the reading comprehension section. So better for you to do more practice on this. Right, now let's move on to another activity. And before going into that, I would like to ask you to keep your dictionaries ready with you and the notebook as well because I'm going to show you a set of questions. You better copy them down and then let's get started. Here are the questions. Quickly copy them down in your notebook and then keep your dictionary ready with you. And these set of questions are a little different from the previous one because the previous set of questions were based on one word, but this is not so. Right? So you definitely have to make the best use of the dictionary page. Right. Let me read the questions for you, children. What are the 2 meanings of the word coincident? Find a word used for thick, rough fiber from the shell of a coconut used for making ropes. First one, you have to find the meaning. Second one, you have to find a word. Right? Third one, write the trade name of a drink. This is going to be easy, I know. Number 4, write the name of the utensil. What is it? A container, right? And the 5th one, what is the word that is used to describe a weather condition? Right? Hope you copied all these questions into your notebook. Right, so let me show you the questions once again. But please focus on the highlighted words. What are the two meanings of the word coincident? Second one, write a word, right? And then third one, a trade name. Fourth one, you have to look for a name of a utensil. And then the last one, a word once again that describes a weather condition. Right? Right. Hope you are ready with your dictionary pages, and this is mine. So please make use of your dictionary and slowly go through, make use of the guideline given by the abbreviations and see whether you can find the answers for all these questions. I'll give you some time. All right, children, hope you are done now, and let's check the answers. The first one, the meaning of the word coincident. Happening at the same time or agreeing with one another. So this is how simply you find the meaning of that word. The second question, you were asked to find a word which means thick, rough fiber from the shell of a coconut used for making ropes and covering floors. That is what the dictionary says. So what is the word? It's coir. It's coir. Right. And the third word is something which you are very familiar with. That is the brand name of a drink. What is it? Coke. Fourth one, what was the question? A word for a utensil, a container, I told you. You can see the picture here, right? Okay, what is the word? It's the colander, right? This is a bowl with small holes in that. You put food into, remove any liquid. You can clearly see the picture. And the last one, a weather condition. Surely you can clearly see the last word over here. Let me highlight it for you, is the feeling cold, the weather condition. When it is gloomy, when it is snowy, you feel cold. So it is the weather condition which is cold, and the meaning says with a low temperature or a temperature that is lower than normal. All right, children. We have come to the end of today's lesson, and I hope and believe that you would really enjoy this lesson, because this is less complicating. Even though it looked complicating, it is less complicating. It's quite like a game, you know. You can actually do it playfully. You can do it as a game with a friend of yours, right? So please look for it. Maybe you might get for this year's O-level examination. So please make use of your dictionaries. Don't keep them in your shelf all the time. Take it out and read through it. And until I see you with another interesting lesson, it's me signing off. Thank you and stay blessed.